Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Roberto Duran's on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading the way here. Tim Bradley's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here. So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Well, time and time again, we have seen spectacular knockouts that come from a big digging uppercut. And that's what this fighter possesses here tonight. What's the key to throwing that punch, Teddy?
Well, the first thing is not to tip your hand. You know, if you have 4 aces, you don't want to be smiling a lot with the guy across from you playing cards. Well, the same thing here. You don't want to dip that shoulder down. You don't want to drop that hand where your opponent sees the punch coming. You want to make sure it's nice and compact and compressed and just snap it up.
That's it.
Halfway through round number one. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Roberto Duran's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Hands up, champ.
Blocks that punch. That's a huge shot, that left hand from Duran. End of round one. Bradley's defensive flaws in that last round were very, very costly. He's not doing a good enough job of simply protecting himself.
No, I'm not sure that he knows how.
That's it. Throw him up with head movement.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Nice block. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him.
Hooks on the inside. Good job, champ.
Clean shot with the right. Roberto Duran with a big left hand. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Protecting his head well with his guard. Halfway through round number 2. Scored well with that straight left. Good biting, snapping shot by Roberto Duran. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Come on, keep moving.
And he's holding.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on now.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Blocks that belt line well. Fires right back at him.
It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Roberto Duran's able to land at a good connect percentage. Look at the punch stats.
You hear me? You gotta pick it up.
There you go.
And round number 3 is underway. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Able to cover up that gut. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Stay on the inside.
Duran's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. This is brilliant defense we're seeing here every which way. Blocking punches, moving well, parrying punches away.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Now he has to connect the offense a little bit better.
Side to side, side to side. Double up your punches.
Good flush, straight left hand.
Come on,
Teddy, I'm
punch.
sure so many times. Tim Bradley stunned and he is hurt. Targeting that straight left hand. Bradley's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Keep working the yard. Good work.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Roberto Duran.
Uppercuts on the inside.
Tim Bradley's hurt by a... Oh! He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
One, two, three, four, five. Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it now. Nice workout. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break with these guys. Don't waste energy.
Beginning of round number 4. Teddy, the way your scorecard reads, he's up 3 rounds to zip. Good, accurate punching, earning him that lead.
Yeah, very conservative, hasn't wasted anything, but as you just touched on, has made everything count.
Tim Bradley's coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
I think the lesson to be learned here is it's a marathon, not a sprint. He has treated this fight like it's a sprint early on here.
Yeah, and the tortoise is starting to pass him right by, waving at him, saying, ha.
He missed with that headshot. On the mark with the straight left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Tim Bradley's been stunned. Roberto Duran's putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination scoring.
Uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut. Come on, keep working the body. Keep working the body.
Gets rid of that body shot. Good work to the body. I can't believe they can both withstand. Look at that. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Tim Bradley's rising back up. That takes some guts. Roberto Duran's got to feel great right now. He just scored a knockdown. Now he's got all this confidence that could carry him through.
Yeah, he has to watch he doesn't get careless. Oh, he has plenty of confidence. If he walks in a little reckless now, that confidence could go right down the drain.
Tim Bradley's left working well that time. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Come on now.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Oh, and there you go. Tim Bradley's evening could be over soon, folks. And it's over. Look at this. Roberto Duran's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the welterweight division between Roberto Duran and Zab Judah. Roberto Duran's coming to the ring with his entourage of cornermen, but they look calm, cool, and collected. Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Got a guy in here tonight who loves to throw the uppercut. That means we have an opponent against him who has to really be conscious of his defensive posture.
Yeah, it's kind of like parking your car. You know, you don't want to park near any fire hydrants. You're going to get a ticket. You want to leave your head right in the middle. You're not going to get a ticket, but you're going to get caught with that uppercut.
Well off the mark by Roberto Duran. Zab Judah's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Get inside. Get inside. What's the hook?
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Wow, nice flush left hand.
Focus. Forward, forward. Forward!
He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away.
Judah's been hurt by that shot.
Stay with it!
Clinching his opponent. Nobody likes to see that.
Back the body!
And here he goes again with the clinching. Last 10 seconds of this first round. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Hey, keep your feet moving!
And we come to the end of round number 1. Judah's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
All right, breathe. Deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand.
That's okay! Pay him back!
Good block by Roberto Duran.
Uppercut! Uppercut! Keep those hands up!
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Halfway through this round. Roberto Duran's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Sound defense. Good block that time by Roberto Duran. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. He just missed that shot up top. Judah's undoubtedly going to need his corner to get to work after that swelling started in the last round.
Now look, you can score punches with your jab. Easy, okay? Easy. I need you to string together your punches.
And round number 3 is underway. Able to show you his blocking ability. A well-targeted hook landed by Judah.
Get to you!
Not able to land the headshot.
That's it!
Zab Judah's been in tough spots before. Right now, this may be too tough. I think his corner should consider stopping this fight. Zab Judah's right hand scores well that time.
Move it! Move it!
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good way to protect the midsection. Roberto Duran's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
What a a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Judah. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Keep doing what you're doing.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Zab Judah's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success.
That's okay. Let's go. Beautiful, lindissimo, beautiful. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. You need to capitalize on his misses, okay?
3 rounds in the books. Roberto Duran in control. Teddy, he's up with a clean sweep on your scorecard.
Yeah, and I like the way he's doing it. You know, he's making the guy come to him, he's making him miss, and he's scoring all the clean punches.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And now he scores well with the straight right. Duran's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Not much action as he just ties up. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Halfway through round number 4.
Go get him!
Another clinch. Parries that punch away.
That's where you want to be. Good job!
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Judah.
Good job!
Good smooth work by Roberto Duran. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Get close to him!
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. And round 4 comes to an end.
You have to.
Zab Judah's got nobody to blame but himself. I mean, he got hit much too much in that last round.
Well, he was throwing his punches from too close. He's giving up his height. You're throwing from that close, and you're going to get counted over if your opponent wants to do that. Guess what? His opponent wanted to. He had the desire to do that, and he took advantage.
And he just holds on there.
What's the hook?
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And he decides to tie up again. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roberto Duran. And now looking to hang on.
Hooks on the inside. You're doing great.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Judah's rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
Well, the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches, and when a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
That left hand lands. Zab Judah finding the target again.
Double jab, double jab. Gotta see that come in. Let's go.
Good flush shot upstairs.
Oh, you got this one.
Tremendous body work by both guys as they stand right there on the inside and trade.
Now it's up to somebody off of that body work to bring it upstairs. Do something more than staying in the basement. Go visit the attic every once in a while.
I need you to sit down on your punches. Sit down on your punches. When you get close, uppercut and hook. Get in and throw the uppercut and hook, all right? That's what's there for you.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Zab Judah's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Well-targeted right hand by Roberto Duran. And now he's targeting upstairs. Duran's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Judah's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Forward, adelante!
Good right hand. Zab Judah's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him?
Hold on!
He is damaged badly there. Did you see that? Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
That's a nice right hand that time by Roberto Duran.
It's okay.
Duran's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And banging away he goes. That's a great shot right there. Zab Judah goes down. What a great shot by his opponent.
Keep moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Roberto Duran's corner is giving him the big thumbs up between rounds here. They know that he's in control of this fight, and they know he earned it. His conditioning's been outstanding.
Well, it's shown right there, but also his technique is great. That's a big part of it, too. His intelligence. He's doing really smart things in there and making the other guy look silly.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Judah's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Stay focused on the inside.
Oh, and that uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Judah's not looking so solid. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Judah's defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in.
Keep moving.
That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now.
Yeah, good work.
And we come to the end of the round.
Deep breath. You're in control of this fight. But don't get careless out there. Keep boxing smart.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into it without throwing a punch.
The tempo of this fight has not been too taxing or demanding on him, and with that, he's been able to control things throughout. We start round number 8. You see the lead that's on your scorecard.
Now, if he was a farmer, you know, farmers work hard. But if he was a farmer, he had an easy day. I mean, there was a lot of low-laying fruit, you know, on the bottom branches of the tree. Why go to the top branches? Just take what's down there. And that's exactly what he's done all night.
Roberto Duran's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roberto Duran. Throws out the jab and then brings back the uppercut up top. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Hits him in the mug. Solid. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Roberto Duran's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Roberto Duran's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event.
Well, you got this one. You know what to do.
Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. Tonight we have a guy who throws the uppercut, standing against the guy who has to really be conscious of his defensive posture against it.
Yeah, the main thing, don't keep your head right in the middle. Get your head on the side a little bit. If you leave it in the middle, you're in the exact zone that the man with the uppercut wants you to be in.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Whitaker's got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. halfway through this round here.
Everybody! Así es! Like what I see in there! Don't walk into his punches!
Very nice defensive guard there.
Uppercut! Uppercut! Muévate!
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left.
Come on!
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Roberto Duran's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
I need you to look alive out there. Loosen up your hand. You did very good, very good. You can do it. You can do it. Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
It's all right. Keep moving.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Keep it tight inside. That's okay. Pay him back.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Roberto Duran. Now hugging on the inside.
Move it. Move it.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Roberto Duran.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
You see him holding on.
Keep that head moving.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Roberto Duran.
That's it.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And this round comes to an end.
Let's go. What are you
Now that he's back in the corner and we get a close-up look, Whitaker's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Bang the body.
Unable to connect by Pernell Whitaker.
Undo, right. Pull. Punches and bunches. Let's see it. Let the fist go. Let him go.
There you go.
And a nice combo by Roberto Duran. Sweet piece, sweet block.
Left and right. Left and right. Come on, baby.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran.
Focus. Focus.
He's tired. He's tired.
Duran with a huge left hand.
Nice.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Smart boxing here. Good effective work with the counter punch by Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker's left now getting, wow, impactful short hook. There it is! What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
One, two, three, four.
Roberto Duran's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down.
It's okay. I need you to move this round, all right? Move. Muévate. He's going to come in swinging. He thinks you're still hurt, and he's going to look to finish you off.
He's given up 2 rounds on Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 4, but I think he's got a pretty bright future in this fight here, knowing that he's gotten to his man.
Come on, let's
Yeah,
go.
he knows it, and maybe more importantly, his opponent knows that he's been hurt. And I can see it already. It's making him a little bit more tentative, so it's making his job a little easier.
Hooks on the inside.
Duran's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
The hook.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
That's where you want to be.
Oh, you got this one, baby. All day.
For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Hey, man, come on now, keep your feet moving. Come on.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts.
Go get him.
Whitaker's not putting forth the defense you need to have at this level
Put
of
your
the game.
hands in there.
No, but you
Let
got to
them
come
things
here
go.
with it, Joe. You know, it's easy for you and me to sit back and say, hey, you got to block punches, you got to move your head, you got to evade punches, use your legs. But if you haven't been taught that, and believe it or not, this is Boxing 101, this is basic rudiments, basic fundamentals. Some guys have not been taught the defensive skills.
You can just tell that he's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Head and body. Head and body. Hooks on the inside.
Keep working the body.
Unable to make an impact there by Roberto Duran. Halfway into round number 5 here. Hands of stone with a rock full of right hand.
Nice work, nice work, nice
An accurate left by Roberto Duran. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect.
You're still not moving enough. Come on now, move, move.
That's a huge shot, that left hand from Duran. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Roberto Duran. Nothing there on the punch by Roberto Duran. Whitaker's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. And that's the end of round 5. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Now he ties up there. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Get off the ropes.
Very nice work with the double jab up top. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And he ties up on the inside. Roberto Duran's got a real knack for infighting, and right now he's getting an invitation to do as he pleases in these middle rounds.
Yeah, he's not hesitating. Yes, and he's not hesitating. He's RSVP, and right away he's saying, okay, I'll take you up on that invite.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Yep, yep. Forward, adelante.
He missed with that headshot.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
How about that left hand? Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Pernell Whitaker. That straight right, unable to connect. And that does it for this round. In between rounds here, Whitaker's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Don't let the punch jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab. Uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
And yet another right hand lands. Whitaker's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and saying, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Halfway through the 7th round, Whitaker's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. That was not well targeted by Roberto Duran. Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Hook, hook, he wide open.
A little head hunting with the right. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Unable to score with the hook. Roberto Duran's putting forth a great combination there.
There you go.
And round 7 comes to an end.
But you gotta keep working. Keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, okay?
As we start round number 8 and we look at your scorecard, Teddy, it's easy to look at this fight and make a simple piece of analysis. Hey, one guy dominated the other. Much more complex than that. So many pieces of the puzzle had to be put in place in the 8 weeks leading up to this fight to get this result at this point in the fight.
Yeah, exactly, Joe. I mean, it's like an orchestra. Everything is put together beautifully. You got the wind instruments, you got the percussion instruments, you got the string instruments. Everybody, the cut man, the trainer, the manager, got the right people in camp. Everyone has done their job, and you're seeing the results of it.
Good job protecting himself. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Roberto Duran showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Adelante, adelante.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roberto Duran. Good, solid left hand from Whitaker.
On the inside.
Right to the head with that right. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Roberto Duran. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Duran's trainer, who you can see working with him right now in between rounds, said, hey, you've never seen anything like the way he works a double end bag. It's proven true.
Yeah, it has. You know, part of why he's so accurate is he's calm, but part of it is he works on it like you just said. He gets on that crazy bag, that double end bag, and he makes sure that those punches are right on the mark.
Well-targeted left hand by Roberto Duran. Duran's putting forth an uppercut on the inside. I mean, that is the perfect punch at the perfect place, right on the inside there.
No, it is, Joe. To be a complete fighter, you have to know which punch to pick at the right time. That is the right punch to split the guard. That is where the opening is with that uppercut.
Close the distance.
He scored well after being hit himself.
Keep moving, keep moving.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Beat it to the box.
Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran.
Get inside. Shake it up.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roberto Duran.
Forward, forward.
Roberto Duran's left landing well.
Bang the body.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Whitaker's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, Get the combination working,
This is
land
your
both
fight.
punches.
Keep it up. Keep scoring points and keep throwing punches.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Pernell Whitaker. There's a straight right hand.
Go pay him back.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Whitaker's defense is paying off now. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Duran's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Pernell Whitaker swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. Pernell Whitaker's big shot comes crashing home. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Let him go.
And it's over. This fight is over. Roberto Duran's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout.
Well, he only went down once. Unfortunately, he stayed down. Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker's flattened here in our main event. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas. And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Got a guy in here tonight that's going to throw plenty of uppercuts. What's a good counterpunch against it?
Well, if he's throwing the right uppercut, you're an orthodox fighter. If he tips his hands, if he starts to drop that hand from too far away, beat him with a left hook.
A solid, true uppercut by Roberto Duran. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Halfway through round number one. Solid left hand to the head. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Roberto Duran.
Get inside, get inside.
Good step back counter punch there.
Inside. Gotta see those coming.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Accurate with the straight left.
Uppercuts on the inside.
Blocks the headshot. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Keep your head moving.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Trying to time that straight left hand. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Roberto Duran's got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. Good counter punch by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counter punch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hitting me back.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Halfway through round number 2.
Uppercut.
A stinging uppercut by Roberto Duran. And he engages in the clinch.
Cover your head,
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Watch the hook.
Duran counters back. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Hands of stones. Cutman is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Havertine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Gets rid of that effort. Duran's making me wonder if his legs are really, truly underneath him after being stunned earlier. I mean, you see him clinching here, Teddy.
And right now, he's starting to wonder whether or not that should be his nickname.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He just missed that shot up top. Roberto Duran with a big left hand.
Nice.
Scored well up top. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Roberto Duran. Halfway through this round.
Close to him.
Duran's punch didn't come close.
Good.
Scored well with that straight left.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
To the head he goes with a left hand. And a sharp hook by Roberto Duran. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. And round 3 comes to an end.
Power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, you need to keep moving out there.
So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Duran's in control of this fight. Teddy, he's earned every round.
He has. If you talk about ring generalship, you'd have to salute him.
Scores with the combo to the head. Roberto Duran's got to deal with a cut cheek. Goes up top with a right hand.
Stay focused on the inside.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. A leveling uppercut by Roberto Duran. That was really well done. Targeting the jab and then thundering home with the uppercut.
Keep working the jab.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Left to the body. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roberto Duran.
Protect yourself.
Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. And now another left. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
You got this one.
Keep that head moving.
Duran with a huge left hand. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Duran's hit by a counter punch there. Huge uppercut from Duran. And that's the end of round 4. Roberto Duran's getting hit too much. I mean, it's as simple as that, Teddy.
Shooting your jab.
He comes back after that round, and he just got popped a lot.
Yeah, well, right now he's got to find a way to get away from some of those punches, but there's a problem, a big problem. Like with anything else, how are you going to start changing it if you haven't been taught differently? I don't know that he knows the answers.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Duran's crumbled by that hook to the body. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Oh, you're doing great.
Not able to land the headshot. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's landed a good, solid combination. Duran able to land the counter punch.
They're not moving enough. Move.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Roberto Duran's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there.
Don't walk into his punches. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. shot there. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And round 5 comes to an end.
Stay close.
Hands of Stone's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring where at least his good eye is in front.
A solid uppercut by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid. You know, stay with your identity. Just make sure that you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roberto Duran.
Close the distance.
Roberto Duran, and yet another big shot comes in. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Duran's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down.
Moving.
That is a strong uppercut there. Solid straight right hand. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
Wow! Oh, that's a big shot. Roberto Duran's hurt. He's down and hurt. Can he beat the count?
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Unable to beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Duran's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easy to sell now to television.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Roberto Duran's not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk. Mayweather's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence.
His adversary, coming out of Grand.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Nice jabs there by Money.
There you go.
You can sense it right away, Teddy. Looks like it's a tactical bout tonight.
Well, that's what happens when you get 2 counter punches. Nobody wants to lead.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Roberto Duran. Teddy, I'd like for you to lay the framework of what we're going to see strategically here, because a counter puncher against a fighter who likes to do his business on the inside. If you're the counter puncher, what are some of the things you need to be aware of?
The right question right there. If you're the counter puncher, catch the guy before he gets all the way inside. Do your countering when there's room and a proper place to do it as he's coming in. And then once he gets in, tie him up.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Roberto Duran. Duran's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. And he's holding.
Keep working the body.
Scores up top with a left. Yeah. 10 seconds to go in this round. Roberto Duran's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, and that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Good counter punch.
Hooks on the inside.
90 seconds to go here in this round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Able to dismiss that body shot. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Move!
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Duran's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Duran's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter.
Good.
You're getting caught up. You're getting caught up in fighting his way. You're fighting his fight.
And round number 3 is underway. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Money.
That's where you want to be.
Mayweather showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Good defense, just covering up down low. Duran's doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Get close to him.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Double jab by Money. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Roberto Duran. That's a huge shot, that left hand from Duran. Scored well up top. Comes right back at him with a left hand. 10 seconds to go in this 3rd round. And that's the end of round 3.
Inside. Bang the body, then finish with the uppercut. Look, you're standing straight up. Move it.
Start of round number 4. Duran's accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Roberto Duran.
Adelante, forward. Come on.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Mayweather's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Nice.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Halfway through round number 4. Carries that punch intended for the head.
Pace yourself.
There you go.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Stay on the inside.
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Roberto Duran. Good flush shot upstairs. Good flush, straight left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. And round 4 comes to an end.
Be careless, okay?
Mayweather's going to really regret when he hears the
Don't fight his
scorecards,
fight.
Red, because he lost that last round just based on defensive laziness.
Well, you can always make comparisons, analogies. You watch a basketball game, you say, you know what, this team, Joe, is losing because they're not rebounding, they're not boxing out underneath the boards. Well, guess what? They weren't taught how to do that. You have to know how to do that. He's not going to start showing you defense if he doesn't know how. He does not know how. He has not been taught.
I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter.
Round number 5 has arrived. Not precise at all by Roberto Duran.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. He clinches when he gets to the inside. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
Move your head.
He's tired.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. Not much action as he just ties up.
Keep working the jab. Good. Good. Uppercut, Bobby.
Nice work.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Mayweather's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
I think his corner's really pleased by the work he's able to accomplish on the inside.
Yeah, I think what they're really pleased with, Joe, is how easily he's been able to get there.
He's got no.
Where's your body work? Hit the body. You got to pick up the speed, all right? Pick up the speed.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far.
Nice work. Nice work.
Little head hunting with the left.
What's the hook?
And a good counter by Money.
Adelante. Adelante. Yap. Yap.
Get your back off the rope, off the ropes.
Resourceful hook by Roberto Duran. Mayweather's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Halfway through round 6. A well-placed left hand up top. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Targeting that straight left hand.
Nice work. Side to side, move your head.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
Pay him back.
Another good round by him there. Teddy, he can't miss tonight.
No, I'm taking nothing away from him, but you can't miss when your opponent goes out there and begs you to hit him. I mean, he's just standing right there asking for it.
action to start the 7th round.
Roberto Duran's corner has to be pleased with everything they've seen so far tonight. Consensus ringside is that this is a one-sided fight, that he's in complete control on the scorecards.
Yeah, well, he's having his way, and it's not going to change unless he gets a little cocky here. If he starts looking for maybe one shot instead of putting them together the way he's doing, maybe it allows his opponent to have a little bit of hope, a little ray of hope, get back in this fight.
He brings it right back. Big shot upstairs.
Roberto Duran's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there. But his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Duran's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Roberto Duran. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Duran's combination punching is working well here. And that's the end of round 7.
Keep it up. That's it now. Nice workout. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break with these guys. Listen, I want you to keep.
You're okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. I need you to move your head more, side to side.
A near perfect night being put forth here.
Roberto Duran's
Been exactly what we expected him to be. He's been dominating this fight, and there's no reason to think he won't have everything left. I mean, I'm looking at him. He doesn't even have his mouth open, breathing fine. He'll have plenty left for this.
No, he's in good shape. And look, part of the reasons why he's in such good shape, I mean, he came here in good condition, but he's been allowed to go at a nice casual pace.
He's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
the halfway point of round number 8.
Bang the body!
Good looking counter punch. Money's doing a smart thing right there. You got to create a little space to be able to do what you want offensively on the inside.
Don't walk into his punches! You're doing great!
Use the jab!
Roberto Duran with a big left hand.
Oh, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran.
Keep moving!
He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. He missed with that headshot.
Good job!
And round 8 comes to an end.
Relax.
Duran's
Relax.
well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Keep it tight inside.
He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Good return fire that time. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Jab followed by the straight by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first to the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Oh, what a whiff by Roberto Duran. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roberto Duran.
Keep your back off the rope.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Don't walk into his punches. That's it.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Stay on the inside.
Last 10 seconds. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Roberto Duran's enjoying a good lead, and he just showed you why in that last round. Teddy, he's the fresher fighter. He has his legs. As we're in the deeper stages of this fight, he still seems like he has his gas tank on full.
Yeah, and he has his trainers and all his people in his camp to thank for it because they did the work before they got there.
Blocks that belt line well. Mayweather's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good block by Duran.
Tighten the body.
Mayweather's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Money.
Back to the body.
And he just holds on there. Duran with a huge left hand.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Good counter punch by Roberto Duran. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go.
Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay? I want to see more jabs. I want to see more jabs.
So is this the moment, Teddy? Is this the moment where he can press the action a bit? Because I know he's trailing by a significant margin here at the beginning of the 11th round on your scorecard, but he does look like he's capable of putting something forth.
Yeah, he does, Joe. This is one of those moments, if you're in one of those shopping contests you used to see on TV years ago, and the whole idea is to spend everything you got. You know, you don't want to be the guy left with money in your pockets. Well, he's got money in his pockets. He better go start spending it.
He just missed that shot up top. jab, uppercut, both upstairs. Able to get rid of that one.
Get out of there.
Keep your back
You're
off
doing
the rope.
Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran.
On the inside.
Not able to land the headshot. Able to cover up that gut. Good combination to the head.
Yeah! Good work!
Roberto Duran blocks that.
Adelante, forward!
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. That's where he wants to be able to do some damage with his opponent backed up against the ropes.
Let's see some more head moves. Get out of the way.
Jab with the straight, classic combination. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roberto Duran. What a big shot. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? And this round comes to an end.
Final round.
In between rounds here, Mayweather's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Oh, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Use the good one.
Suck it up. You want to win, you got to dig where you've never done. Listen, I want you to pick his jab. That's right. Pick his jab. When he throws the jab,
Twelfth and final round. They both decide to bring it. Comes right back at him with a left hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Mayweather's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Big shot. Great combination. He is down on the mat. Mayweather's now getting back up off the canvas. Well off the mark by money. Roberto Duran showing you that sublime skill right now. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Mayweather's on the receiving end of a combination that floors him. That's it. The fight is over. Money's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Roberto Duran's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening. Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. Teddy, this has the feeling of a fight that very much looks like it'll be a chess match.
Yeah, this is a Bobby Fischer type fight, no doubt about that. It's a matter of who moves their pawn, and each guy doing a real careful job and a thoughtful job before they touch those pieces.
Gets rid of that body shot.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Teddy, I'm assuming many times in your career, you were training a fighter who did not have the reach compared to his opponent. When you were training him in the build-up to that fight, what did you try to cement into his head?
The one thing that I had told him is something I had to tell myself, is that we had options. The first was, of course, the traditional way. Tuck up good defensively, move your head, and work your way in. Slip a punch, and now all of a sudden you're closer. You take his height away. The other is to step up and sort of entice the taller fighter to come in and be short.
Hey, gotta see that come in. Let's go.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Roberto Duran. On the mark with the straight left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Roberto Duran.
Forward, adelante.
Duran's almost looking foolish that time. He missed so badly. Final 10 seconds of round number one. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Roberto Duran.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Okay, now. Muy lindo. Very nice. Very nice. I need another round.
You gotta let your hands go, champ. You hear me? You have to. You have to be busy out there. This guy's beating. Now, if you throw 3 or 4 punches in a row, you can turn this thing around. But you have to.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Work the body. Work the body, kid. That's right. Body shots. Body shots.
Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand.
Get that man.
Roberto Duran doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Duran with a block. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Halfway through this round here. Nice block by Money. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left.
Yes. Like what I see in there.
Nice block by Money. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Roberto Duran's well off the mark that time. We count down the final moments of this round.
Do that again. That looked good. Do that one more time.
You gotta land a big punch now, champ. No doubt about it. You losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot and knock this guy out. You gotta fight. You gotta throw more.
And round number 3 is underway.
Keep working the body.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Now hugging on the inside. Roberto Duran's blocking ability is doing well for him there. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Mayweather's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Right, left and right. Come on, baby.
Nice
Good
work.
job. Good
Nice
job,
work.
man.
Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good block there by Roberto Duran.
Yep, yep.
You see him holding on.
Double up your punch.
Nice block by Money.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Look,
Return to
go.
sender. He gives him back one of his own. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Still not.
Duran's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. And that's the end of round 3.
Beautiful, beautiful. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. Listen, your best defense.
So round number 4 is underway. Roberto Duran's been looking very good early on. Teddy, you have him up 3 rounds to zip.
I think that's the only way you can have it right now, although I've thought that before, and the judges see it a different way. But he's been aggressive, and he's been effective.
A solid left hand by Roberto Duran. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Punch your way out. That's it. Punch your way out.
Adelante, adelante. Go get him. Don't let him get to you.
I need you to focus for me.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Punch. That's
Getting
it.
rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Roberto Duran.
1, 2. 1, 2. Uno y dos. Uno y dos.
That's a huge shot, that left hand from Duran. Left to the body.
Back to the body. Back to the body.
Nice block by Roberto Duran. Money's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Jab. Pop the
Final
jab. Use
10
the jab.
seconds.
Use the jab. Back to the body.
Duran's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off to school here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
How about that left hand? Good flush shot by Roberto Duran. Halfway into round number 5 here.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing.
You're doing great.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Scored well up top. Mayweather's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. That was a miss by Roberto Duran. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot.
Keep moving, keep moving. Come on now.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Money. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Now he ties up there.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Relax, come on now, relax.
Good block there by Roberto Duran.
Harder, boy. There you go.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see it. Let the fist.
Blocks away that headshot. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. All that hard work in training camp, all those hours in the gym.
Right
now, between rounds, Roberto Duran's grabbing one last breath before he goes out and does it again. It's paying off.
Yeah, right now he's glad he got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He wasn't then, but now he's glad he got up at 5 in the morning and ran those 5 miles.
Missed the body shot. Roberto Duran's got a good understanding of how to approach this. He was rocked earlier, but you can see he's not doing what got him into trouble.
Oh, that means he's smart. That means he's thinking there. Good for him. He has a chance of turning this around.
Don't walk into his punches. Keep working the jab. Good. Good.
Duran. That was good stuff.
Yeah, that's how you break up pressure. Guys coming at you, you know, trains coming at you. You don't go back on the track because it's going to hit you. You go off the track on the side. Exactly what he did. And that train went right past him.
Roberto Duran's able to land a nice, clean left hand.
Keep it tight.
Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort.
Man, that's it, baby. Good job. Good job.
No, he missed that right. Duran's doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
Keep moving.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
Stay tight on the inside.
Mayweather's down on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8. Worse than that, though, and this is almost a crime. Has he even tried? He's got tons of energy left. Has he even asked himself if he can get in a better position?
No, somebody needs to remind him that this is not horseshoes. You know, you don't get points for getting close to that peg. You got to get to the peg.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming.
Off to
now.
the
Come on.
side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A good counter punch by Money. He missed with that headshot. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Keep working, nobody. You're doing good.
Money's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
You got this one. You're still not moving enough. Come on now.
Roberto
Move.
Duran's
Move.
speed, to
There
me,
you
Teddy,
go.
is
There you
clearly
go.
the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
Don't walk into his punches.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Unable to land clean by Roberto Duran.
Come on. Hey.
Last 10 seconds
Let's
of the
go.
8th
Yeah, now,
round.
come on now. Let me see it.
Another strong round of accurate precision punching from
Pick it
him.
up. You hear
Well,
me?
it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there and says, please hit me. I mean, he's like putting a sign on himself. Here's the red target.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. There he goes with the right hand again.
Into the punch. What's the hook?
Mayweather's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Gotta see that come in. Let's go.
Good exchange. He fires back. A headshot blocked. Solid right hands headline that exchange. A striking combination by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations he's not getting off.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. And now he's targeting upstairs. Effective with that 1-2. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Money's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Let's go, let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's move out there. This guy's gonna win this fight if you don't take control, son. You got to take some control out there.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Wow, is he defensively sound. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roberto Duran. Mayweather's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away, so as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Keep pushing, keep pushing.
Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran.
What do you want to me?
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And he ties up on the inside. Good 1-2 by Roberto Duran.
That's it. Just like that. Get close to him.
Duran's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Good work.
Flush right hand to the head. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. And round 10 comes to an end.
You gotta move with your hands in there. Let them things go.
Mayweather's in a tough spot right here. It's up to him now to get desperate and to just want it. Round number 11, he's trailing on your scorecards by a wide margin.
Yeah, your life comes down to minutes. All the hours, all the months, all the years that you put into this sport, it comes down to minutes now.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Roberto Duran.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing.
Huge right hand from Duran.
That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job, boy. Good job.
Scored well with the left downstairs. Throws out the jab and then brings back the uppercut up top. Big uppercut right on the mark.
Back to the body.
Halfway through this 11th round, off the target by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's got a good measure on his opponent. Every time that head dips down, that front of that body leans forward, you see him firing off that uppercut.
Well, there's certain situations where you have to be ready to do certain things. On the inside, the uppercut is usually one of those situations where that punch becomes very available.
Boy, keep swinging, baby.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. He just missed that shot up top. Roberto Duran's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Not able to land the headshot. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. And that's the end of round 11. One of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right... in there and maybe find a way to pull around in the corner somehow, dump some water, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Roberto Duran. Good way to protect the midsection. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Come on, cover up.
Roberto Duran's, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving a barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
He missed that uppercut. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Duran's proving to be elusive. Solid. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb. Mayweather's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Very nice. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. That was a dominating performance tonight.
Yeah, this is one you would think there's no drama in the reading of the scorecards.
Let's hear those scorecards and send it up to the ring. That's a well-earned victory by Roberto Duran. And it's nice to see when not only all three judges have it for him, but your scorecard agrees.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with these guys or go to dinner with them afterwards, but right now I'm going to say, job well done, guys.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
His adversary from Los Angeles, the Dragon Lee.
Here we go.
Round 1 of 12. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. How effective can the style of fight, the pace of the fight, it being a busy fight, be for the high stamina fighter?
Well, that's everything. What's the sense of being high endurance or fast if you don't have the kind of pace, the kind of landscape that you can use it?
Keep working the yard.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Get away from those punches. Move your head.
He engages in the clinch. Solid left hand to the head. Halfway through round number 1. 2 good jabs by Lee.
Uppercuts on the inside.
Good block by Duran.
Back to the body.
That's a good block by Roberto Duran. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good flush shot upstairs. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Duran's commitment to being judicious and effective really worked out well there. The punch stats prove it. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Accurate with the straight left.
Get your back off the rope.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Come on, kid, focus.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand.
Stay focused on the inside.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Lee.
Good work.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Halfway through round number 2. Protecting his head well with his guard. And just grabbing onto his opponent. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. 10 clicks of the tuck. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And we come to the end of round number 2.
Caught up. You're getting caught up, and you're fighting his fight. Focus for me.
There you go.
And round number 3 is underway. The Dragons' defense is paying off now.
Get it out.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lee. Duran's had success so far just based on his pure hand and foot speed. But there is some concern.
Yeah, you know, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed to kind of run with it a little bit. Right now, his opponent needs to change that landscape. Don't give him that racetrack. Step out of range a little bit and leave him there. Let him shadow box, but don't stay in a position where he can be effective.
Pace yourself. Move your head.
Halfway through this round, nowhere close that punch by Lee. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Get after him.
Punch, punch. Side to side. Focus.
Roberto Duran's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
All right, keep moving.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And the round comes to an end.
Very nice. How you feeling? Good? Okay. You need to finish this with a hook.
Roberto Duran enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard. The first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight.
That's okay.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Roberto Duran. Able to dismiss that body shot. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him.
Move your head.
Roberto Duran's punch is far off the target. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good block by Roberto Duran. Lee showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Lee's good, clean, and effective punching damaged his opponent in that last round.
We got it.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Roberto Duran's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. 90 seconds to go here in this round. The Dragon's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Well off the mark by Lee. Roberto Duran with a big left hand. Scored well up top.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep it going.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Back to the body.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Go get him! Hard work, hard work.
In the
Halfway
body.
through round 6. The Dragon's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. What impact from that uppercut by Lee!
Work the body, kid. Body, side to side.
And
Move
now just
that
wasting everybody's time holding on.
He's tired!
That's
Tired!
That's
That is a sharp uppercut by Roberto Duran.
hook, hook.
Nice work on the right hand by Lee. And now he's targeting upstairs. Duran's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is starts to take away some of that head movement.
Halfway through this fight as this round gets underway here. Been interesting so far. Who knows what we're in store for down the stretch.
Nice.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Look at that combination by Roberto Duran.
Don't walk into his punches!
Duran's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. At the halfway point of round 7.
Let's see some more head movement.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Wow, look at that, trading shots.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Jab and a straight by Roberto Duran. A piercing uppercut by Roberto Duran. Big shot he just scored with. I think he's going to be able to beat this. This count should not be a worry at all. He looks unaffected from that punch.
The punch didn't hurt him, but the idea of it, did that hurt him? What I mean by that, does he get over anxious now and try to make it up too quick?
3, 4.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Stay away from the powerhouse, okay? Keep circling away from that powerhouse. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot going. Now,
Round number 8 is underway. Roberto Duran's corner, Teddy, was so animated after that 7th round. I think they realize what your scorecard is now showing our viewers, that he could be letting this fight slip away.
And they're doing what a good corner has to do. They're telling him the truth. And you know what? Under pressure, that's extreme pressure. A lot more pressure than we're feeling. You're in the ring with a guy trying to go after you, trying to take everything from you, trying to hurt you. Sometimes a fighter doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know that he's not doing enough. Now he knows.
move it! Move it!
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, That game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You could still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work, but make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
A crushing two-punch combo by Lee. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Dragon.
Stay on the inside. Nice!
That was really well done. Targeting the jab and then thundering home with the uppercut.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Roberto Duran's punch stats numbers are impressive.
Jab and move. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Roberto Duran's got a way of just getting away from that punch. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Roberto Duran. And he returns on that exchange. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Line the body.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Nice work.
90 seconds into the 9th round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. Well timed by Roberto Duran. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Roberto Duran blocks that. Each man able to land an uppercut. Roberto Duran's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Very nice job landing that counterpunch, getting away from one that was coming at him by Lee. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lee. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand.
Termínalo. Let's finish this. Keep going, keep going. You're doing great, but let's keep working out.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Blocks the headshot. Nice strike after catching one by Lee. Roberto Duran's combination punching is working well here. Well played, straight right hand. Here he brings the jab right hand.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Lee's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Halfway through round 10. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Nice work by Lee. He was looking for an opportunity. He got it with that counterpunch.
Yeah, he stepped to the side. You know, a lot of times you talk about using your jab to set up a shot. He used his legs. Stepped to the side, got that opportunity.
Good-looking combo by Roberto Duran. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good job, it was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Roberto Duran. Jab and a straight right by Lee. And that's the end of round 10.
When he misses with a punch, counter. Okay, listen. Body and head. Double up your punches. Body, then head.
We don't need that. Throw that away.
He's put forth a very good performance the last few rounds, and it's paid off on Teddy's scorecard. The start of round number 11, and this is a much closer fight than it was just a few rounds ago.
Well, it goes to show you that he's doing now what he was capable of doing, what we expected him to do from the beginning. He's putting punches together, and he's being steady.
Good defense, just covering up down low. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Super two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. He does a nice job with the uppercut, and I think fans, especially fans that like the big shots, lots of offense, they love that power punch.
Yeah, because, you know, it's something that comes out.
Oh! What a turn of events! What a turnaround! He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
"90 seconds to go in this 11th round. A stinging uppercut by Roberto Duran. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Roberto Duran.
Forward, adelante, and keep your feet moving.
And he's holding. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Dragon. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. And that is not what his opponent really wants. He's backed up against the ropes. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lee. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy, because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night, and you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed, and it's important to remember that.
Sets up that right hand with the jab. Lee's showing us some of those survival tactics that he's picked up as a pro. Was knocked down earlier, and now he's in survival mode.
And that's exactly where he needs to be if he wants to get to another round, and if he wants to be able to turn it around, get offensive later.
He has found his groove with this right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Look at that. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Lee's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. He's jumping all over him now. The Dragon is nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy.
Closing up.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Uncle Mo has come to visit. Momentum is now on his side.
That's why you can't let go of that steering wheel when you're driving. You know, all of a sudden, bang, you're in the back seat. You're not in the front seat. You're not in the driver's seat anymore.
This was an easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring. Duran's work tonight was well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all along. That's the thing. He saw the punches coming all night long. He was good defensively, and he was good with that left hand.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of welterweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
Panama City, the Hands of Stone. His adversary, by way of San Juan, the Intentions.
Come on, kid.
Round number one, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. Duran's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Bad Intentions, his right hand scores well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. We are underway here, and we've heard from everybody that speed is going to be the big factor. Roberto Duran's got it. Plenty of it.
Yeah, now it's up to his opponent to come up with something. Maybe go to the body, take it away, slow him down.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Unable to connect by Roberto Duran. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran.
Inside. Oye. Hey, keep your hands
And now
up.
he's targeting upstairs. Bad Intentions is ruined. Oh, and there you go. Oh, what an uppercut that puts him down. He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Duran's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Scored well with that straight left. Roberto Duran's in control of this fight, scoring the knockdown in that last round, now trying to carry some of that momentum through.
Well, right now we're going to find out if he's a finisher. And promoters, fans, they love finishes. Networks, they love finishes. Right now he has a chance to show that's what he is.
There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Bad Intentions is out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena? That's a huge left he just scored with. The combo lands upstairs. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. Did you see that? And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? The ref is stopping this fight. Roberto Duran's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Roberto Duran's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight?
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of welterweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Roberto Duran's making his way to the ring right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one. Bulldog's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. What an impact that left hand just made by Roberto Duran.
That's up,
Good combination on the 1-2 by Bulldog. Good block by Roberto Duran. If you are the fighter with the lower stamina and you know it going up against the guy who can really go the distance, how do you go after it right from the gate?
Well, I don't know that you go after it right from the gate, because then you're basically telling your opponent, I have no chance. I'm desperate. I think you go out there looking like you're ready to go the distance. Maybe he'll start to slow things down a little bit and worry about the late rounds himself.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Halfway through this round here. Roberto Duran's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Unable to make an impact there by Bulldog. Good flush, straight left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Bulldog. Targeted counter punch by Bulldog. Targeting that 1-2. Last 10 seconds of this first round. And that's the end of round one. Roberto Duran's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story. Here we go. Round two is underway. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. He is so dangerous with that left hook to the body, and this time he adds the right hand on the back end.
Protect yourself.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran.
Get him!
Duran with a huge left hand. Way to block there. Targeting that straight left hand.
Oh, you got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He missed with that headshot.
Double up your punch. Come on, keep working, keep working.
Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran. It's tough to assess, but Duran's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Well-placed jab straight.
Keep moving. Nice, nice.
He comes with the straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Shake it off!
You're fighting his fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. Now I want you to...
And round number 3 is underway.
Come on, keep working the body.
Nice
Keep
block
working
by
the
Roberto
body.
Duran.
One, two. One, two.
Don't walk into his punches!
To the head he goes with a left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roberto Duran.
That's all right. Now pay him back. Go pay him back.
Duran with a block. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Bulldog. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Bulldog. Good block by Duran. Coming to the halfway point of this third round, Bulldogs quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Hook off the jab. Hook off the jab.
On the mark with the straight left hand. Good strong jab by Bulldog. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Roberto Duran. Good flush shot upstairs. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And we come to the end of the round.
3 or 4 punches at a time, okay? You understand? You close with the jab, and probably 2 more punches. You need to cover up more, okay?
Roberto Duran jump around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. Not an accurate hook at all.
Stay away from the inside, baby. Stay away from the inside.
Blocks that belt line well. Not much action as he just ties up. Able to cover up that gut.
Finish with the hook. Finish with the hook.
Just hugging there. A good 2-punch combo by Bulldog. Halfway through round number 4. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Come on.
Gets rid of that body shot.
Keep it tight inside.
Parries that punch intended for the head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Keep the distance. Come on, man. Get out of there. Get out of there. Double up your punch.
Good block by Bulldog. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And this round comes to an end. Bulldogs now returning to his corner where they're going to have to deal with that cut.
You got to pick up the pace. Pick up the speed.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Good work defensively by Roberto Duran. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Downstairs with a right hand. Duran's punch didn't come close. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Scores up top with the left. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Bulldog's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Duran counters back.
Side to side. Come on now.
Double up your punches. Come on now, champ. Back to the body.
Well struck, solid combination by Bulldog.
Let's go.
Big left hand. Wow, saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
Bulldog's doing a good job of being strong on his feet right now. He was rocked in that last round, but his opponent doesn't appear to be seeing any damage standing opposite him. How about that exchange? Good looking right hand after he got hit.
He's tired. He's tired.
Good job.
Right to the belt line. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Bulldog. And he just holds on there. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
From those. Come on.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Roberto Duran blocks that.
1-2. 1-2. Yeah, I like what I see. I love what I see.
Bulldog's showing a great ability to adjust. He was stunned earlier, but you can see he has changed things up stylistically.
Hey, look, Joe, I was watching a football game in my room this afternoon, and you know what? The team was running the ball. All of a sudden, the run was taken away, so they started passing. I give him credit. You know, he's making an adjustment. He's trying to win the ball game. Well, he's trying to win this fight.
All right, what's the answer here, Teddy? I mean, time and time again, he is getting hit with headshots by that right hand.
The answer's not going to help him. The answer is to go back to the gym and be taught properly how to get away from that punch. Probably too late now.
Just like that.
And round 6 comes to an end.
This guy, right?
Roberto Duran, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Range. In and out. In and out.
A solid, true uppercut by Bulldog.
Stay away from the inside, baby. Stay away from the inside.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Blocks it away. Left hook, right hand, well done, especially to the body. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
That's it.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Roberto Duran's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head, go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Come on now, keep your distance, keep your distance.
Now hugging on the inside.
Hooks on the inside.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Double your jabs.
Nice work, nice work, nice work.
Able to counter that attack. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Good job that round. Just keep moving your head more. Keep moving.
Beginning of round number 8 here. Teddy's scorecard has it in one direction. Duran's up on Teddy's scorecard. However, Teddy, I think there is some concern with him. He has taken some damage.
Yeah, it's not a day at the beach. He thought it was at the beginning, but that tide is rolling in.
Keep working that jab, baby. Good job.
It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Keep pushing.
Good looking counter punch.
Circle him. Move, move, move.
Work on at the gym. Good job, boy. Good job.
The halfway point of round number 8. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. You see him holding on.
Stay on the outside.
Keep your back
Attaboy.
The left hand coming into play by Roberto Duran. Oh, and he's going to the body well. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Roberto Duran's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Nothing there on the punch by Bulldog. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Bulldog. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Bulldog.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Good job. Good, good. Nice work.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Now he ties up there. Blocks away that headshot. Little head knocking with that right hand. Duran's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Good flush double jab by Bulldog. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Hook on the inside.
Took a shot. Now he gives the left.
It's all right. Keep moving.
Bulldog's right hand working well that time. He scored well. That was not well targeted by Bulldog.
1-2. 1-2. Yeah, baby. Good work.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? A headshot blocked.
Adelante. That's okay. Pay him back.
Good-looking counterpunch. Doing very nicely, staying way out of range of danger and utilizing his jab.
And usually he's a guy, if we were talking about basketball, he's a guy who likes to be in the paint. Hit some layups, do a little dunking. Hey, he's got a jump shot.
And that's the end of round 9. Roberto Duran's getting a big reminder here. The evening is not over. The job is not finished. Go out and keep at it. Bulldog showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Watch that.
And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Roberto Duran.
Punch and move. Punch and move. Move.
Keep moving. That's it. 1, 2.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Duran's absorbing a hook. Duran able to land the counter punch. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. And he ties up on the inside.
Hook off the jab.
Hey,
Hook off the
gotta
jab.
see that coming. Let's go.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands, you're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches. Timing can beat speed.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Bulldog. That's a good left hand by Bulldog. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Bulldog. Roberto Duran's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab, all right? Keep throwing that jab. Nice work. He's hurt. Now I need you to jump on him this round, all right?
Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 11. He's not down by much at all. This is within striking distance, Teddy.
Yeah, it is within striking distance. All he has to do is push it into that extra gear a little bit.
Roberto Duran's able to avoid that punch. Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran.
Okay, now get your hands up. Get your hands up. That's it. You're still not moving enough. Come on now, move. Move. Side to side, side to side.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Duran's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Duran's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, 1 or 2 wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first 2 punches, they set up the 3rd and 4th.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roberto Duran.
Come on.
A solid uppercut by Bulldog. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Forward.
And now he's targeting upstairs. The combination punching now scoring well by Bulldog.
Come on, now keep your distance. Work the body. Work the body, kid. That's right. Body shots, body shots.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls, Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Very accurate two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Nice block by Bulldog. Where there's a spot that his opponent doesn't want to be in. You see him backing him up against the ropes. Good defensive skill with the block by Bulldog.
Nice, nice.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good job on the two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. He just missed that shot up top. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Nicely timed 1-2. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Bulldog's left working well that time.
I need to see some head.
And banging away he goes. He goes down for the first time.
The jab, use the jab, use the jab. 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Do that again, that looked good. Do that one more time.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. Roberto Duran's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.